mantra for every business owner, be it small or big, or be it online or offline. It's just that the constraints and factors that contribute to the success of your business differ. So today I'm going to tell you 4 fantastic ways that will help you scale up your business faster than ever. We are going to learn about the 4 killing ways that will help you to scale up your business venture. Scaling your business can help you potentially increase your revenue numbers by double the amount you started with. So today, if you have established a successful business venture and there is huge demand for the product or the service that you have created, then it's time that you gear up to further scale up your business. Like I said, there are few factors that will help you broaden your business reach. For an instance, the very first one is brand. Well, Jeff Bezos had once rightly said, your brand is what your people say about you after you leave the room. Well, branding plays a very major role in the development as well as the growth of every business. When it comes to startups, it is of a paramount importance. A brand is what helps you distinguish your product from others in the crowded marketplace and helps the customers associate better. Today, you can recall so many brands. Well, to just look at a few. I'm sure that you might have guessed the names of these brands because this is the power of a brand that builds a particular company. So what is the brand that we're talking about? Well, a brand simply does not mean that your target audience or target market chooses you over your competitors. But a brand is the identity, it is the perception that others have about your company. You can control that perception by being intentional about what and how your brand communicates. So you build a strong brand when your company or your particular firm becomes a verb. It says all about the firm or a company all by itself.
Branding means, if you ask me in a single word, identity. So it's like for a person, for example, if I ask your best friends about you, I mean, there will be some things which commonly they'll say. Right. That is the brand for you. So the same way for a company or for any product, right, the branding or the brand image is the identity of the product. So the logo, the design, the name, the color are all elements of the brand. Right. They are not the brand. Right. What the brand is these things combined along with how the brand is marketed and the language they use, the kind of message they send, everything creates a kind of identity for the brand. So everything together forms, these are all important elements of the brand, creating the brand. But everything together as a whole forms a brand. So the first thing you need to identify when you create a brand is how do you want your product to show up? What is the characteristics of that product? So the same way, for example, for Drunken Monkey, the characteristics we chose were like playful, or it's kind of more naturally high, and the monkey stands for a lot of things. So it all resonates with the brand image we want to create. Brand is something which is going to define your company for ages. Right. Everything can change. Your marketing strategy can change. Your packaging can change. A lot of things about your company change. But your brand won't change. Right. Your brand remains constant. Sometimes the product itself might change. You might completely sell a different kind of product, but your brand image will remain constant.
Remember, a strong brand is created with amazing marketing. Let me tell you that the rule of thumb is that on an average, a B2B companies should spend about 2 to 5% of their revenue on marketing. While for B2C companies, the proportion is often higher, and this proportion is between 5 to 10% that they have to spend on marketing. But now I'm going to give you examples of some of the brands that have gone beyond this and are recognized for their excellent marketing strategies. Well, the very first one is Red Bull. Now, this Australian company, Red Bull, does such a great job with global marketing that many Americans actually assume that it's their local brand. They spend roughly about 30% of their revenue on marketing, which is around $1.91 billion. The second one is Domino's, which spends around 20 crore on marketing alone. And the third example I would give you is Nike. Nike's Just Do It slogan is a proof of the company's marketing success and also global renown. They spend about $3.11 billion on their marketing.
Now, Nike makes a shoe, and that shoe, for example, there would have been a lot of R&D done on it, and they would have designed it in a particular way, and the shape of it would be in a particular way for a reason, and they will sell it, for example, say 5,000 rupees. Another company can just exactly copy that.
Right.
Because they have the product and make few minor changes for patenting purpose or whatever it is, and put another brand and sell it too. But the difference between that brand and that brand would come in the marketing. Because what marketing does is it creates an identity for the brand. It creates an identity, it creates a kind of trust of the customers on the brand. Not just anyone can copy it or do it. So marketing gives you that kind of safety factor that your product will reach out to the right customer and the right customer will know about your product, because there might be a brilliant product which I like and you like or everyone likes, but if we don't know that it exists, how will we ever get it? The same way, if I might have a product which everyone needs, but if those people don't know that this thing exists, and today's world where there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of products, you need to clearly know what you need to tell the audience, how you need to tell them, to make them understand, listen, this is your need, we have it. Or we have this product, you will like it.
Right.
So that is called marketing.
But now, scaling up your business is just all about marketing and branding. As a business owner, you have probably read about market research. And you're aware that you need to know about your customers, you need to know the area in which you're selling, as well as what your competitors are doing. This is where a well-research comes into the picture.
Research is of utmost importance. Let us start with that, because without having data, your decision making is purely based on luck or feelings. So data will definitely help you go in the right direction. And before starting a business, there is research, and also there is ongoing research while the business is running also.
Okay.
So there are different kinds of research. For example, when you start a company itself, you do a marketing research. Marketing research is more to do with what kind of branding you want and what kind of target audience will you do, which we already have covered in our previous modules. Let's talk about the other kinds of research also, which are product related research. Every company is either a product related company or a service related company.
Right.
So there needs to be a team which is researching on what the product is and what the market is at the same time as well. And even if it's a service related company, there needs to be a team which is always on track with what's happening in the market and what is required in the future as well. Because all the teams which are working on a day-to-day basis are more solving problems of the present.
Right.
But there needs to be a team which always has an eye on the future. If there needs to be a software, for example, for a software company, which needs to be prepared in 3 years' time and it's going to take 2 years' time, you need to start it before it's required. If there is winter is coming and if there needs to be a new designer clothes for winter, it needs to be prepared in summer.
Right.
So the research team is the team which prepares the plan for all this and does all these things.
So now that you know that a particular business that you're doing, whether it's into a product or service, do you think that is the only limit? How do you expand your business? Do you have to give out a franchise or do you have to expand in terms of branches? Let's hear it out more from Samrat Reddy on franchise.
It all depends on the business plan which you have in the beginning,
Okay.
as to how you want to go forward. There are a lot of companies which have been successful where the company itself has taken up the whole business, and there are companies which are successful with the franchising model as well. For example, like companies like McD, if you've seen the movie The Founder and all, it's a franchising model which became big. A lot of companies in the US have become big with the franchising model. There are both pros and cons to both the models. So you have to, as a business owner or a business entrepreneur, you have to make a very informed decision as to which way you want to go, because each one will have a different set of challenges. So I wouldn't say which this is good or that is good. This has different sets of challenges, but the success rate would be different if you face those challenges. And same for franchising as well.
So now I guess Samrat has given you a plethora of information about the effective ways to augment your business venture. Now let me tell you about Drunken Monkey. Well, as I mentioned, Drunken Monkey is India's only smoothie bar chain that exists, and it was started by Samrat Reddy in the year 2014. So who would be the better person than Samrat Reddy himself explaining about how in a very short period of time that any entrepreneur or any business can scale up to that zeal. So if you want to learn in detail what are the factors that might help you to scale up your business further and that will lead to the success of your business, and how you can eventually scale up your business and spread across the Indian cities, you can watch this course on marketing and branding, which is available on Freedom app. So download Freedom app from Play Store or App Store. So if you've liked this video and the ideas which Samrat Reddy has given you, then do not forget to hit on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do let us know in the comment section below how you like the video, and do not forget to hit on the bell icon so that you are notified whenever we post our next video. Thank you for watching Freedom, Get Wise, Break Free.